Some spear. Real quick. Is there anyone else for poison in this lineup? Like, don't get me wrong, this guy's probably good. Critical hit, critical damage. I believe these are the two that people say you should send. Send. I still need to remember I'm not in my I don't know if that actually plays. It sounds like a weird question, but that okay. Also, dude, I can't. Like, I think the like auto screen brightness, great. Until you're in a situation where it's like I can't see the screen. I kind of also wonder if the okay, so we can actually do the shit. Not as quick as the Ash. That thing is just like it almost seems like you can just get away with anything. Like it's instant. So
It's the eyes that see.
So as long as you get hit during the jump back, it counts. Are you hitting me from? I don't know how I feel about the poison. Like we still have yet to poison anything. That almost feels like the critical hit route actually is not the way to go with it. Like, it gets you some passive. Because right now, spirits going away are actually getting poison on the enemy.
No ordination, Scar.
But at the same time, normal enemies, we don't need poison. The deal. Like, we do good poison. Good damage without the poison. So it turns into only really not even needed. Helpful for bosses. Like, this armor would kind of help in the next area. By the small thing of, like, in this area, we want frost resistance. Almost every enemy has frost.
The land of Thunderclap allows no fate.
Yeah, dude, this... It seems, like, unresponsive. Maybe that's the other reason why I'm disliking this one. Do I have this one? No. But... No, this one's also feeling unresponsive. Okay. I can't beat you both up. You're annoying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think bosses last long enough for poison to actually matter. And the bosses that do last enough, like... I don't... I don't know. Kind of the reason why I think the defense build is probably going to be
You need a loyal friend on
my go-to. Okay, so it doesn't poison me. That's both good and bad. He at least got poisoned. Also, apparently this lasts for like 2 minutes. Or supposedly it lasts for like 2 minutes. I don't know how true that statement is. But supposedly it does. So now it like, look, I'm not using the other effect on that though. This just does more poison damage. Hello, Monsieur Horseman.
My friend! Yellowwind Ridge offered me nothing. Yellowbrow, the Buddha, was my next plea. Only after meeting His Grace in the New West did I see. I wasted my life for others, and missed much joy. No more journey now. My king is suffering, yes. But does one not weave the threads of one's destiny? Peace is living for yourself. His grace speaks true. Indulge, and you shall be carefree. This joy, it's new to me. Like never before. My king once sought wisdom in such a Dharma place. His son, too, was a disciple of a bodhisattva. Now I, too, walk on this path. I hope I'm following in my king's steps. Say, my friend, why don't you stay here and tread this path with me?
I really don't know. And it's gonna be that weird thing is I'm not gonna know until I start seeing a health bar melt. And even then, it's like how consistently can you actually poison bosses? Like with the worm, sure, like if it stays there for 2 minutes, sure. You should be able to get it back within 2 minutes. Should. Oh. Oh. And then the only thing I personally would change would be switching over to here. Get 5% defense. Gets like, yeah, the critical hit, like missing out on 2% and 6%. Oh no. I mean, or just get the fan. The fan's almost always good. Like, if nothing else, it gives you breathing room. Kind of like this. Short cooldown. I believe during when you activate it, it gives you defense on top of the 2%. And it also, I believe, goes in and like, depending on the enemy, it's stuns them. Also, I don't know what it is about the monks. They're secretly like my worst enemy to fight. I consistently get hit by them. It's not even like their moveset is all that hard. Sure, we're gonna do this boss fight. I went over in that direction first on my first playthrough. Okay, it didn't take all that long to recharge. I think the only downside, like, yeah, this one's like more damage, but like less consistent poison. But the other one is 2 minutes of poison. And then I think that skill is going to end up killing you, or like being locked in place and slamming around. The skill isn't all that good. Pulls, yes, the skill does. And then since it doesn't poison me. Right. Unless I switch cord. But switch cords, it actually might be beneficial. Then again, at the same time, I could also switch staffs and no, I can't because that's the level just before this one. No man. I forget what the other trade does. So no. Because this armor decreases the damage from. Also, technically.
A ghost wants you dead already. For years, I've prayed you'd find peace. Still you come to take my life in penance against yours. You wouldn't understand my agony when I took your life. The Buddha sees no such vengeance. I shall usher you to the beyond once more.
mean, passive damage is passive damage. Yeah.
Not even the scriptures remain from this king. The nature of Yaquas is beyond remedy. I've brought this upon myself.
Like, it's funny how both of these builds turn into, like, so the golden one, well, spirit vessel is already better. I'm not gonna lie there. So because of the successful hits, from the upon critical hits defeat, so it just recharges spirits, and so turns into a walk at the boss and do this. Funny how poison also turns into this. Oh yeah, let me just quickly apply poison real quick. Like, I don't know. When I first started, I did not think this move was gonna be all that good. Don't get me wrong. This move, they're both the same move. It's just one's not moving and one is. Projectiles. I didn't do most of the game with it, but like, does that change some bosses though? Actually knowing, actually using your kit. Surprising how that works. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about poison. It might be really good for like longer fights, but dude, most fights in this game. Also, that poison came off of him like instantly. Like, can you finish him off? Okay. So let's switch here and see if considerably is actually considerably or not. Wonder if it's gonna turn in if poison is exactly like thunder, where you want like. Don't get me wrong, like it's not bad how it is. It's not bad, but is it going to beat out a? I don't want to just do that. Going in and actually poisoning yourself. don't think you can be poisoned. Like, is it gonna be better to have this? I don't know.
Set your coney.
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like status builds are actually, or at least status builds that you put on enemies, I should say. Because I believe thunder is you have to apply thunder to yourself. You know, damage isn't bad. In the field, it allows you to walk away from enemies without caring about most of them.
Looking for the Supreme.
Annoying enemies just do it insta. No, looked like you didn't have poison on it. Okay, like, still don't know how I feel about poison. It seems cool. Seems like it should be strong, and then you actually use it, and it's like, I mean, cool. I also don't care about most of the enemies here. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's that I don't like this staff for it. Might be that I want to switch over to the other staff. I don't know. I like this gourd to, for running around. The only thing I might drop on it is the soft turtle. Because that's the one that, when you're at full HP and recover with weight, it... Can you be poisoned? I don't think you can. I don't know. I got roughly half of the spirit. So if I switch to the other staff plus the a different gourd, this one probably would be better. Oh, hey, look, he's poisoned. Hey, look, he's poisoned. It is funny how stupid but strong that is. But when you care on for on hit effects compared to actual damage, makes sense. Because this does, yeah, it does. It really doesn't do less damage, to be completely honest. It kind of does. But, man, the on-hit effects are worth the power of it. When you have poison, I'm not allowed to just keep filling you up with poison. Sir. I'm slightly enjoying the poison with that. I just hate walking at bosses with that. Because that's the exact same... I play the exact same. The only difference now is that I poison a guy. Compared to summon spirit, hit him with that attack. Hit him with the vessel. Get my spirit back. Hit them again. Spirit. Vessel. Because that's how the other build is. Go in, you know what's even funnier? I don't even think I need to actually care about the armor. Because all of it's coming from this. That's not even part of the base armor. So I technically could just, I don't know, go in and do 3 of these. It's sad. We either have sets of 4, sets of not armor of 1, or sets of 3. We don't have like a set of, headpiece, chest piece, and boots. No, it's boots, arms, armor for 3. And 4 gets all 4. I just saw that. That's nice. Oh. I think we have a couple chest pieces that are 1-setters as well. Real quick, do we have a save? Do we have save up here? It's right in front of a boss, so I assume there would be one. Yes. Okay. Cool. because I have some decisions to make. So, I don't have that one. Oh, no, that's exactly what I reading it like that. I didn't know what it was. Like when I'm running around, that's good. But for bosses, I don't want to be. I could throw that on. Never have to use any of these again. I don't care about that with this. Sure. I'm not using duplication. Spells I don't care about. Those are always fun. Critical hit chance. We have 36. How much this give? So 5. That 5% meant 100% or above 50%. I would be okay with it. I don't care about that though. Damage reduction, poison. Invincibility frames, margin. Using a gourd while in a poisoned state. Okay. Last time I decided to come in here and I did a few and ended up doing this one. I got to the final one of this. Didn't try. Did it? No. I almost. I tried this for a bit. I think I tried. No, it's only that one and that one, and I didn't care about the rest. Oh, also I had to leave when I got done with that. So. In the poison state, no. Yeah, no, I wouldn't drop down a weapon just to get that. I can no longer use my gourd actually. I got a gourd back when I was opening the door. Excuse me. That's funny. Like I don't think I don't like putting myself in under effects.
Ages ago, Jinjanza and I were peers. Ever questing with goodwill, he was. His nature made him question the supremacy of us beyond mortal woe and grief. He deemed all souls could be akin to us. Why then do we tower whilst others merely kneel and offer? He asked. I told him the others are less than us. His misstep cast him back into the endless cycle. Reborn, he drew 3 disciples. But what did they change? One ended up a corpse, others fugitives. He too took to the shadows. Pathetic. Those journeyers have misplaced their worship. Why bet on the sutra when one oneself can be a Buddha?
Kneel before the Buddha of the future. Disciples, the pilgrim himself. Insolent, you have I shall guide the world and redeem those gone astray. None in the free will escapes. Those above, where is their glory? Obstinate fool! My sack awaits misguided souls like you. Enter within and find enlightenment.
Idiot! That trickster called you too? This wicked sack is much more vicious than before, nurturing such evilness. Yellowbrow must have woven Wukong's strength into it. That bastard! Join me! Let's fight our way out.
I remember what the Buddha said at the Yellowbrow. All peace is not sufficient and indulgent. I said, nonsense. Thou shalt kill, lest be still. Thou shalt snatch a fair blade in a fair hand. Thou shalt attack before all loves turn into dust. Thou shalt boast for prestige in thou knowest. Thou shalt and drenched unease shall sink. Thou shalt revel, 5 years shalt be spent to settle. Thou shalt choose to reach in grief away the soul. Thou shalt be gone. Life is but a scourge.
Yeah, dude, poison doesn't last long enough for me to care about it. It does a decent damage, don't get me wrong. But out of the two spirits, I think I like the consistency of this one. I don't like the actual move. Like, out of the two spirits, I think I like the other one. It actually seems. I don't know if the damage increase is worth it though.
Kill it. Do it. Yes. Just like that. That's who you are.
Keep your wits, boy! Don't get swayed!
Here, let me quench your thirst for blood.
I don't know. It also technically would be pretty decent for dude, I'm not getting bosses that go into, I don't know if it damages an invincibility frame state, but
Such enlightenment surely would grant you Buddhahood.
lucky. Like, if the boss runs away a lot, poison seems might pretty much. They actually be pretty decent, man.
An ultimate nirvana, I suppose.
Come on down here.
The destined one. What a glorious no one to tempt. Why persist with this farce?
I quite dislike this one. This boss was annoying. I wonder if the poison actually is going to affect me. You don't stay here, but you might just go into a spot once one of you.
The decaying form, focusing on them. Thou shalt revere, or thou wilt never cease here. Behold my Mahavira hall. How can Maurinsa match its magnificence? Those who follow me pursue light. About my seeds is how it utterly remakes all who enter.
I actually got a first try. Okay.
I saw how this would end for you long ago. Keep fighting for others, and in time, you shall fall by their hands. I, Yellowbrow, fight solely for myself. Lost. I will not lose. If only I could wield that monkey's relic just once more.
This rogue stole my seed sack and fled here. With Wukong's relic, he made it a soul-snatching vessel. He also took my look and my name to trick his old foes into vengeance.
Gah, you potbelly! I should have figured out it was you.
Forgive my little deception.
Stolen once, I buy it. Stolen twice, I doubt it.
Your doubt is fair. I shouldn't have underestimated his nerve. I meant to subdue him myself, but you two were swifter. Fortune favors you, Bajie. But I see great potential in this young one. He might just be... the right monkey.
Enough of this empty talk. I don't care if Yellowbrow drowns in the lake. We can't have Wukong's relic sink with him.
For that, pray, lend me that rake of yours.
You tarried in the mortal world for a good while, didn't you? Speak clearly.
Once again, I proved it to you, Jinshanzu.
You chose a means to an end, not to a proof. You sow chaos in hearts just for the sake of winning. How absurd and pathetic.
If not for winning, why debate over means and ends?
That stone monkey merely named himself a sage, yet this altar boy dared to found his own faith and proclaim himself Buddha. Your faith is firm and will unwavering. You resisted his lures. All those who were high and mighty found their minds lost and their faith stained. But was it truly because of their devotion to Yellowbrow? As you braved ice and snow, did the stench of shattered ego reach your nose? Not a soul can fathom his mind. For half a verse of the ultimate truth, Snow Mountain ascetic gave his life, so attained Buddhahood. Such is the sole way to rise above all and build a faith. If those with talents should proudly scorn the rules and do as they please, how then may all the realms enjoy peace and prosperity? The journey entailed an arduous road. The monk had his disciples, and the 18 Dharma Guardians, the 12 Zodiac deities, the 5 directional guides, and the 4 temporal overseers. Each boasts unique powers. Should your paths cross, strike up a connection. Shanu of the North, the vanquisher of Yaoguais. The Jade Emperor once ordered him to purge the world of evil. The turtle and the snake were his generals back then. Alas, the snake general can no longer join the ranks, and Shanu is no more. An edict for rats turned a son against his sire. Vowing to draw the line with Yaoguais, he left his home in fury, never to return. Now an old grudge lands him caged, and he recalls his home at last. But with loved ones lost, where can one find home again?
Is that all of them? I'll quickly give it a once over. Yeah, it's actually quite interesting how. Sorry, I got handed food, so I started eating. We were in a cutscene, anyways. Yeah, I watched a video talking about like how lore accurate this is. or at least compared to the Journey to the West. It was like, yeah, no, most of it is like, all of it is like holds up. There's a couple of new characters. It doesn't follow Journey to the West, but it takes place after tech. Like that one, I believe he like Wukong keeps gathering allies to just each time he comes back, them to first group gets captured by the bag. Second group, Wukong avoids getting trapped in the bag. For the bag, it's like 4 or 5 times. The worst thing is, it's not even the end of the story.
God, my ass. My bones are cracking from lugging this load. Step it up. I gotta catch that feast on time. Hear me out. They say that hag has her quirky ways.
Each season she'd wed a mate, then devour him.
Once our lady brought her a wedding gift. A mirror.
The past echo.
Which?
The past echo. The lady often speaks of it with regrets.
I wonder why. Let me finish, will you? The hag got the mirror and looked into it, and for no reason at all, she threw it away. That soured our lady's mood.
She stopped visiting since then.
Gibbering and jabbering. Couldn't even catch a wink of sleep this whole time.
What? Who's in there? How dare you spoil the gift from her
No place to find peace these days. Hey! Lovely! Why don't you come down and join us? Leaving so soon? Why the shyness?
I think the first save point's right there. Ended right here. I believe it actually. Either way, that's going to be all for today.